this chalice, especially for him. Welcome back to Erie's Witchcraft, another Witchy Wisdom Wednesdays. Yeah! So today's topic is about prosperity or prosperity magic. And make sure you check out the other ladies in this collaboration and get their take on this. They will be linked in the description. So I thought I'd talk to you a bit about Clauneck. I've talked about other magic and prosperity spells before. And I will link them as well as my other Clauneck videos in the description as well. So I just wanted to talk a bit about Clauneck and working with the frequency of money to draw it to you in your spell work. So Clauneck was a very awesome entity to work with, very interesting, beloved spirit to Lucifer. And I also got the most prosperity results from working with him. So before I continue, I did want to mention the importance for all prosperity magic or magic in general, operating on the same frequencies as your desire is very important. When we say to feel the emotions of the outcome at the time you're performing the magic, that is to get you on that frequency to be able to energetically pull that towards you. I hope that made sense. So if you're doing prosperity magic, you want to make sure that you are trying to already incorporate the emotions of receiving money into that. Okay, moving on. When you work with Clauneck, it is different when you seek the help of any spirit than just doing a spell. So just know you're in a partnership if you've never done this before. And working with Clauneck really does pay off. I had the best results working with him when it came to prosperity. Now, however, a couple of not so fun parts of working with Clauneck I wanted to go over first, and then describe some good aspects, okay? So before you work with Clauneck, usually you would perform a ritual out of the Goetia, I believe, and you evoke him, and he bluntly and brutally analyzes your worth when it comes to prosperity. And he'll basically determine how you're going right or wrong about it. He expects respect, and the purpose of seeking your worth is seeking how hard you're willing to truly try to work on prosperity on your part. For example, Clauneck is known for bringing good opportunities to make money. If a job was presented to you or an opportunity while you're working with this entity and you don't take it, to him that's not cool. Not cool, man. So if these opportunities are presented to you, I advise you take them. You know, do your part as well as the spirit. Also, the next kind of dark thing about him is he doesn't really have any moral limitation when it comes to money. He'll not be above immoral ways of making money. So just keep that in mind as well. But he is, besides what we discussed, a very welcoming and pleasant force to work with. He brings good opportunity to make money, and he can manipulate electronic ways of making money or find hidden treasure. The last time I worked with him, about a year ago, I gifted him a chalice, which you will see or had seen in my altar I made for him. And it had a red gem and a horse on it, which are two things that Clauneck likes. The color red, I mean, and the symbolism of horses. So later that day, after I'd prepared this altar and did the ritual and all that, um, we actually won a good amount of money via scratch card, and it was just $2. So, and then later that day, I remember I had gotten $300 into my account. I use or work with Clauneck when I'm really in dire need. So the reason for that is he can be a bit difficult to reach, for me anyway. It might be easier for somebody else, but it took a couple times of communicating with him before I could actually invoke him. I had to show my willingness and give him good offering. So I do advise, that. I have quite a few videos about him, as I mentioned, and I will link them if you want more information about Clauneck or working with Clauneck. I highly recommend it, especially if you are a beginner. He is the perfect demon one of them to start with. Well, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that it helps you. And yeah, Clauneck, awesome guy. All right, well, much love.